You know, with a name like Fixit, you figure he wouldn't have drills for hands. I mean, how's he supposed to fix anything with those? Hello everybody, I am Crystal Clear 101, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Transformers toy review, and today I am going to be reviewing the Transformers Robots in Disguise One-Step Changer Fixit. This figure was released in early 2015. He's part of Wave 2 of the Robots in Disguise One-Step Changer line. He is a general release, and his suggested retail is $9.99. First off, let's go ahead and get a better look at the front of the packaging. Now, I initially wasn't planning on getting any of the one-step changers, personally, because I do like a little more complexity in my Transformers transformation. But upon seeing Fixit here, he actually looks like he's going to be pretty sweet. So I figured, why not? I'll go ahead and get him, do a video review on him. Because the only other version of him I know of we're getting is a little Legion class version, but I don't know if we're going to be getting like a warrior class, a deluxe class style version of this guy. So until then, this is going to be my stand-in. But this is the front of his packaging. We have a good shot of Fixit right up here. It's saying he's a one-step changer. Of course, the name, Hasbro, the Transformers logo, Robots in Disguise. Nothing along this side. We have a couple of shots of him in his robot mode and his alternate mode, whatever that's supposed to be. And of course, it's advertising the app, scan, you can play as Fixit. And down here saying that it is a authentic Transformers product. And here's the other side, which has a great shot of Fixit, by the way. Alright, now with that being said, just like this is being a one-step changer, let's take one step to open him up. And now let's get a better look at Fixit here. Now, first off, right out of the box, you'll notice that he is a very bright orange color. I mean, yeah, he's also got some little bits of silver on him. Mainly his drill bits right through here and right here. But overall, as weird as this alt mode looks, he actually looks pretty cool, actually. Now, he has a grand total of 4 wheels, and he actually rolls very well. He rolls very well. Now, something else, something I actually really do like about him is, for a one-step changer, he's actually a pretty good size. Now, just to give you a size comparison, this is the only other RID figure I currently have, but here's Optimus Prime, and he's a warrior class. So as you can see, compared to him, he's actually a very good size. Now granted, this is absolutely unrealistic, because he's supposed to be a little bitty guy. But just the fact that, you know, for a one-step changer, he's almost the same size as a warrior class, a deluxe class, I think that's pretty cool. But as far as back here goes, it looks like a character is supposed to be able to stand on him. Now, no Optimus, I know some of the others would be way too tall for him, but you might be able to stand like a G.I. Joe size figure on him. I'll have to check that in just a minute. Or, actually, I can check with another figure I currently have on hand, as I have Legends Class Power Glide. And he's about the size of an average G.I. Joe. But looks like he should be able to, looks like if you have a G.I. Joe, you should be able to stand a standard size, 3 3/4 inch figure on the back of him. But as far as the alt mode is concerned, it's weird, but at the same time, it's very cool. It's a good size. His overall color scheme does make him look very attractive. It is eye-catching, even though it's real simple. As far as his transformation is concerned, let's look at that real quick. Now, just as his name implies, he is a one-step changer. In order to transform him, you simply grab onto these handles right down here and pull down till you hear it click into place. In other words, when it simply clicks into this spot right here. So So, to transform him, simply do this. And he snaps right into place. Now, for him to go back into his alternate mode, this spot right down here, simply press it down. And he snaps right back into place. It's very simple, but it's very cool. This is one of those few times where I'm actually enjoying a one-step changer. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and put him back in the bot mode. So, here we go. And now let's go ahead and get a better look at him now he's in robot mode. Now, first off, let me just go ahead and give you my initial impressions upon seeing the character itself. Not the toy, but the character. Just from the previews, considering his color and the fact that he was rolling on wheels, I was honestly expecting this to be wheelie. That was my initial impression. But to hear his name's Fixit, they will say it kind of threw me off. But anyway, this is him in his robot mode. It's very simple, but it just looks so cool. I mean, for a one-step changer, this one really pulls it off. And even though he is a one-step changer, he actually does have some articulation. I mean, granted, yeah, it's all in the arms. You can move them up and down, and you can bring them out like this. That's about it. But just the fact that, you know, you can actually give him some posability. The top of his head will fold down. But he looks good. He's brightly colored. And he does roll a little bit. Granted, I think he's supposed to be more like this. I think he's honestly supposed to be more like this. But because he is a little more front heavy, he likes to do that. But I'm personally not the least bit concerned about that, because this figure just looks flat out fantastic. I mean, even if they don't release a warrior class, a deluxe class version of this particular character, I think he still looks pretty good. And of course, right here on his right arm is the sticker so you can scan him, have him in the Transformers RID app game. Now, as far as some size comparisons go, which I'll go over in just a moment, here's the main one I will show, which is Optimus Prime. Now, I don't have Bumblebee, Steeljaw, not Steeljaw, but Long Arm, Grimlock, some of the others, but I know compared to Bumblebee and Long Arm, he's about the right size. I mean, for the scale, he does look pretty good when compared to those characters. But even if this is not to scale, which I'm personally not worried about with this figure, I think he still looks flat out fantastic. Now, as far as some size comparisons with the one-step changer Fixit, here's Fixit next to RID Warrior Class Optimus Prime, Generations Deluxe Class Thundercracker, and lastly, Combiner Wars Legends Class Power Glide. So overall, what is my personal thought, my personal verdict on the one-step changer Fixit? Despite the fact he has no complex transformation, he's actually fun. He's actually pretty sweet. I mean, yeah. His transformation is simply one little move, like that. But the fact that it looks so cool while he's doing it, the fact that robot mode and vehicle mode both look equally as good, this is just a flat-out good Transformer. I mean, yeah, again, transformation is super simplistic, and he has very little articulation, mainly the arms, but unless we see a Warrior Class, Deluxe Class version of this guy, this is probably the best we're going to be getting right here. So, if you like RID, if you like Fixit, do not hesitate to grab the one-step changer version of him, because he is actually pretty sweet. I love this version right here. If you can find him, get him. But that'll wrap up my review on the Transformers Robots in Disguise one-step changer Fixit. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.